Fine. So now, normally in real-time projects, so when you want to deploy any application, so we should not down any pod. So we already discussed about one concept, right? Which is rolling updates and rollbacks, right? Rolling updates, rollbacks. What is rolling update, rollback? When you want to
Update.
update your containers, right? Container version upgrade. So without down the container, so without stopping no downtime, right? So on the fly, in live, we can update the container image version. Same way, pods upgrade also, we can perform normally. So here, so normally pods and containers are not having any downtime, and should not down. If you down the pods, that will impact to the business. That is why, so we should not down the pods and containers, right? Yeah. Now, for example, there is a application which is a Flipkart application. So this Flipkart application we deployed on BluePod అండి. So this Flipkart application we deployed on BluePod. So this application is in live. This application is in live. Live means it's a prod application. Prod application is in live, right? So here we deployed the version 1.0, 1.0 version, 1.0, right? Yeah. So this application is in running state. This application is in running live, right? Yeah. So this application, I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade, right? So 1.0 to 2.0, I want to upgrade. So if you want to upgrade, so what we will do? So in the live pod, we should not disturb. Live pod normally we should not disturb, right? That we do. Yeah, normally that is production one. Production pod. This is pod, production pod, right? So this production pod we should not touch. If you touch this pod, what will happen? Sometimes application will be down. Application may be down or we get some issues. So that is why what we have to do, we need to create one more pod. We need to create one more pod, which is we can say green pod, right? Yeah. So here what we will do, we can deploy the latest version here. So this is the green pod. Here we can deploy latest version v2.0, right? This pod, first we need to, whatever the application we have here, that application first we can migrate to this pod, new pod. Once we deploy this same application on, once we migrate this same application on green pod, once this application is successfully running, what we have to do? This pod we need to convert into prod pod, right? Which is live. Once we convert into prod, later point of time, what we can do? This pod we can delete. Okay, so this is production one. So this production pod is having cluster ND, nothing to worry. This application will not be down. This production pod is having cluster, right? So we don't need to worry about backend. But safe deployment, this is very safe deployment, right? So blue green is the very safe deployment. right? So whatever the live application is running on the Blue Pod, you can directly upgrade if you want to, but that is not safe. In case while updating the application, if you are facing any issues, so definitely that will impact your business. That is why what we have to do, we need to create one more pod, which is a green pod. In that we can migrate the application. We can configure the application, right? So configure means I'll show you simple setup only. Service we need to run. We need to run the service only. Service should be run. Service. This service we can change. Service we can change. That's it. Very simple way service can be changed. Once we change the service, same application will be available on the green pod. So we can, if you want to change the application, you can change. But same application, if you want to run, you can run as per the requirement. Clear and everyone? Concept clear, right? So now I'll show you something here. Look at here. Yeah. So look at here. This is the blue environment. This is the blue environment. So here application version V1 is running, right? Yeah. So it is in live. For this, we have service, database also. So we don't create any database here, but normally in real-time projects. Okay. Yeah. So now here I want to upgrade the version 2. Version 1 to version 2, I want to upgrade. Once we upgrade the version 2, this can be new release, Andy. This one can be new release, right? So we can, yeah, we can move this new environment to the live so that once it is successfully running, we can down this old one. We don't require this. Okay. This is very safe deployment. Yeah. In real time, interviewer ask you, so deployment strategies, what are the strategies you are using in your project? Deployment strategies, what are the strategies you are using in your project? They will ask you. So we are using blue-green deployments. We need to tell them clearly. Clear, Andy, everyone? Yeah. So let's wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. Once it is ready, we can go and create the pods and we can check. So here we have commands. Commands not there, I think. Let me check. Okay, commands not required. So first we need to deploy the blue pods, blue deploy. Okay. So look at here. First, what we have to do? First, we need to deploy blue pod. We need to configure the blue pod. Right. After that, we need to create the service, which is a live service. So after that, what we will do? We can go and create the green pod, green service also. So two services will be available. So two services. Okay. So blue service, green service. Yeah, blue service is the live service. So here we have YAML and in this we have YAML. This YAML we can take and we can apply. We need to create a file and we need to apply the file. We need to apply. Once you apply this, what will happen? Pod will be created. I'll show you that clearly. Yeah, wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. This will be ready. ఈ సాటర్డే జీసీపీ క్లాస్ ఉంటుందండి. సో మేక్ షూర్ ఎవ్రీవన్ అటెండ్. సాటర్డే 8 p.m.కి జీసీపీ క్లాస్ ఉంటుంది, జీసీపీ వర్క్షాప్. సో మేక్ షూర్ ఎవ్రీవన్ అటెండ్ ద క్లాస్ ఆన్ సాటర్డే.
2 hours అండి, 2 hours ఉన్నారు కదా.
యా 2 hours అండి, 2 hours. ఓకే 7కి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామండి. 8 అంటే
యా అదే
లేట్ అయిపోద్ది.
ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ ఎవరు లేరా? మీకు లాస్ట్ టైం అడిగాను చూడు, అసలు మనకు కుదురుతుందా అని. ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్
ఏంటండి
కుదరదా? ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ కుదరదా అండి?
ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ వద్దులండి, ఎందుకంటే
కుదరా?
అందరూ
ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్
మార్నింగ్
అయితే బెటర్ ఉంటుంది కదా.
వీకెండ్ కదా, అందరూ కొంచెం రిలాక్స్ మోడ్లో ఉంటారేమని డౌట్.
సార్ ప్లీజ్ ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ లోనే పెట్టండి, ఈవినింగ్ కాకుండా.
అదే అందరు ఫస్ట్ హాఫే అంటారు.
సాటర్డే సండే కొంత అంటే రిక్వెస్ట్ చేశారండి చాలా మంది, ఈవినింగ్ అయితే బెటర్ అన్నట్టుగా అంటున్నారు. ఒకసారి మాట్లాడతానండి, నేను చెక్ చేస్తాను, నేను చెక్ చేసి చెప్తాను. సో మన ఈ టైమింగ్స్ అంటే లేట్ అవుద్దని నేను 7 అంటున్నాను. చూద్దామండి, చెప్తాను నేను. సాటర్డే సండే మార్నింగ్ కుదరదని చెప్తున్నారు పీపుల్. అందుకేంటంటే మన టైమింగ్స్లో అయితే బెటర్ అని, మన బ్యాచ్ టైమింగ్ అందరికీ వేరే వాళ్ళకి మన బ్యాచ్లో రమ్మని చెప్తున్నాం, వాళ్ళ టైమింగ్కి మనం వెళ్ళట్లేదు. సో 9 p.m.కి ఒక బ్యాచ్ ఉంది వాళ్ళు, ప్లస్ 6కి ఒక బ్యాచ్ ఉంది వాళ్ళు, మార్నింగ్ ఒక బ్యాచ్ ఉంది వాళ్ళు, అందరూ కూడా మన బ్యాచ్లోకి వస్తారు. అంటే 7కి పెట్టుకుంటాం నార్మల్లీ. సో విల్ చెక్ ఇట్ అవుట్ అండి. లెట్ మీ మోస్ట్లీ ఈవినింగే అంటున్నారండి అందరూ. చూద్దాం, నేను అలా అప్డేట్ యూ. ఫైన్. యా, సో నౌ ద సెటప్ is ready. So cluster is ready. Now if you check here, kubectl get nodes అని ఇచ్చారనుకోండి. Look at here. Nodes are in running state. 2 nodes, cluster nodes. Okay. So these are the cluster nodes. So T2 medium nodes, T2 medium servers. Okay. You go and check in the console, refresh here. T2 medium servers. Look at here. So these are the 2 servers are in running state, T2 medium. One is management host, 2 are worker nodes, means cluster nodes. Okay. Yeah. Go back to the console here. First we need to create pods అండి. బ్లూ పాడ్స్ క్రియేట్ చేద్దాం. బ్లూ పాడ్ లో క్రియేట్ చేస్తూ while creating the pod we can deploy the application also. Look at here. So which application? Shopping site application. Look at here. In the manifestation we can check this. The YAML API version apps1 kind deployment metadata name blue deployment spec 2 replicas. 2 replicas means 2 pods. Yeah, strategy rolling update. So ఇక్కడ కూడా rolling update అంటాం మనం, right? So here method match labels we have color blue version v1. Yeah, it is a pod name is shopping site pod. Image name is shopping site. Pod name is shopping site pod. Okay. So container name shopping app container, right? So this manifestation, this YAML you can copy and go back here. vi. So give the same name and blue deploy dot YML, paste here, right? Save and quit. Now it is save and quit. So ఎలా డిప్లాయ్ చేస్తామండి, ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం పాడ్ ని? వాట్ ద కమాండ్ వి యూస్ టు డిప్లాయ్ టు క్రియేట్ ద పాడ్? హౌ కెన్ వి క్రియేట్ ద పాడ్? కమాండ్ ఏంటండి?
kubectl apply -f then this YML file.
కరెక్ట్ అండి, కరెక్ట్. kubectl apply -f blue -deploy.yml. Now the pod is created. Now if you check here kubectl get pods. సో గెట్ పాడ్స్ అన్న పిఓ అని కూడా అనొచ్చండి. గెట్ పాడ్స్ ఆర్ పిఓ షార్ట్ నేమ్ కూడా యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. లుక్ అట్ హియర్. సో 2 pods are in running state. 2 pods, blue pods are in running state. So along with this, we need to create service also. We need to create the service, which is the service is live service. We need to create the live service. Okay. Now look at here. So here, live iPhone service. VI live iPhone service dot YML. Paste here. So spec ఏం వాడతాం చూడండి ఇక్కడ. Look at here everyone. We are using load balancer here. We can use load balancer or also we can use the port number. Either load balancer at port number, load balancer or port number we can use for access. Okay. We already use the port number, right? So that is why I'm using load balancer here. Save and quit. Now it is saved. Once we save this, we need to apply this. kubectl apply -f. Yeah. Now it is deployed. Now it is deployed. Once we deploy this, yeah, in the service we gave load balancer, right? In the service we gave load balancer. So that is why what we have to do, we need to go and check the load balancer in the AWS console. One load balancer is created here. One load balancer is created here. Look at here. Load balancers. Click on load balancers. Now the load balancer is available, right? Refresh here. This is the load balancer handle. Just now we created. Look at here, timestamp. So copy the DNS address here. Copy the DNS address here. Go and access. Wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Take some time. Once we apply, it takes some time to deploy the application. Very simple, very easier. Go to incognito. Paste here. Now look at here. Yeah, wait for a few seconds. It is being ready. Wait for a few seconds. It is being ready. Okay. We need to give something like just a moment, right? చూద్దాం. Refresh here. Look at here. So end of this URL, we need to give shopping site web app and this is mandatory. So end of this URL slash shopping site web app that we need to give. So this application is available in the ఎక్కడ ఉందండి application? Any guess anyone? So I simply deployed, right? I have simply deployed, right? How can we deploy this?
GitHub లో
ఎక్కడండి?
GitHub
గిట్హబ్ కాదండి, కొంచెం I need to think about little bit. డోకర్ హబ్ లో ఉందండి ఇమేజ్.
Docker.
Docker Hub, not GitHub, Docker Hub, right? So Kubernetes required Docker, right? So it will take from the Docker Hub,
Correct. Yeah, sorry.
right? Yeah, now we are able to deploy this application. So backend service is running and also we deploy the application. That is okay, fine. So this is a live environment. For example, Amazon site is the live environment, okay? Now I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade to other application which is green. So in the green, I gave Reliance Smart. I want to change the name, entire name. I want to upgrade to Reliance Smart. Okay, Amazon site to Reliance Smart. I want to upgrade. For which what I will do? Just copy this. Go back and deploy the pod here. So here, session timeout. Look at here, everyone. So we created two pods. We created the two pods. Along with this, we have service also created here. Service is available, pods also available, right? Yeah, blue pods are available, right? Now what I will do, I want to deploy green pod. So for which, so this is green, right? Yeah, take this YAML vi green -deploy .yml, paste here, save and quit. Now I want to apply this, for which command here is kubectl apply -f space green -deploy.yml. Now it is deployed and now it is created, pod created. Now if you check here, kubectl get pods, 4 pods are available. So blue pods, 2 pods are available, green pods, 2 pods are available, right? So in the blue pods, blue application is running, production 1, right? So now I created the new pods. This application I'm planning to move to the live, right? For which what we have to do, whatever the service we have, look at here, whatever the service we have, live service, this service you need to open. Look at here, very simple logic, Andy. Simple logic. Now I want to upgrade the version, right? For which vi live service, open this live service. In place of blue, you just give the green and ante. Just modify the green. Insert, give the green. Escape, save and quit. Now it is saved. Once we save this, we need to apply and apply చేయాలి. How can you apply that? kubectl apply -f. Now live service.yml. ఇక్కడ ఏమైంది చూడండి. So now it is configured. Okay. So wait for 1 minute. So one load balancer will be created here. One more load balancer will be created in the AWS console. Go to load balancers. Yeah. So copy this DNS name. Incognito. Check it out. What will happen? You can see slash shopping site web. ఏమైందండి ఇప్పుడు? What happened here? Anyone? What happened here?
Yeah, it changed from Amazon Mart to Reliance Mart. It has changed.
Right.
It changed the
Yeah.
website.
So Amazon site to Reliance Smart, it is changed. Right? It is the latest one. Okay, we deployed. Once we deployed, what happened? Some issues happened with the application. Once we deployed, we are facing some issues with the latest application, latest parts. So I want to revert back to previous one. How can we revert back? Okay, very simple. Go back to the service here. So in place of green, just you can modify blue and ante. Save and quit. Now kubectl. Apply. Same command apply చేసింది. ఇదే command, same command. kubectl apply -f live-service.yml. Now it is configured, right? Now once it is configured, Reliance Smart పైన రిఫ్రెష్ చేయండి అంతే. సంథింగ్ ఏమైందండి ఇప్పుడు? బ్యాక్ వచ్చింది కదా. అండర్స్టాండింగ్ అండి ఎవ్రీవన్. వెరీ సింపుల్, వెరీ ఈజియర్ అండి. So blue pod to green pod application upgradation is very, very easier, very simple. It is not, it is not critical one, very simple one. So in real-time projects, every month or every 2 quarterly, we upgrade the versions, pod versions by using the blue green. So again, if you want to change this, again, మళ్ళీ చేంజ్ చేయండి ఒకసారి అంటే ఇది తీసేస్తానండి ఓల్డ్ వన్. Don't require this. ఇది యూస్ చేద్దాము. Okay. Again, if you want to change, go back here. Just open this file. Here you can change the green pods, green. escape, save and quit. Now you can apply this. Now it is applied, configured. Now go back and just refresh here. That's it. So like this, you can revert back to previous state and we can upgrade to new version. Clear? And any questions and anyone? Fine. So this is very, very important concept, but theoretically we need to understand first. Theoretically we need to understand. Okay. Interviewer asks you, what are the best strategies you are using for application deployments or version upgrades? Always we need to tell them blue green. But what are the strategies you are using for container upgrades, container image upgrades? We are using rolling updates, rollbacks, right? So blue green is mainly for pods and rolling updates are mainly for containers, right? Yeah, this you need to understand, okay, properly. So one more concept is there, and రేపు complete చేద్దాం. Tomorrow we'll complete that and we'll jump into next tool tomorrow. So one more small concept is there, which is namespaces, Kubernetes namespaces. So tomorrow we'll work on that and we'll jump into next tool, which is Ansible introduction tomorrow. Okay. So Kubernetes is not completed, not yet completed. So until project completes, we have very big project is there. So end of the course, we'll work on the project that takes nearly 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Okay. Yeah. So with that, we are going to complete. So tomorrow, one more concept. In that concept, I'll show you Minikube also. I'll try to show you Minikube. Minikube will work. So we'll see that tomorrow. We'll configure one more setup, Minikube. The Minikube is not working. We can use the killer code tomorrow. Okay. So up to here, whatever the concepts we discussed, these are all very, very important, Andy. So make sure everyone practice. Okay. So once complete your practice, make sure you need to delete the cluster. Otherwise, charges will be applied. Account will be suspended. Okay. This command you need to execute. kubectl delete cluster --name. So cluster name --region ap-south1. So ఈ command copy just execute చేయండి అంతే. Just copy this command and you can execute here. It takes some time. Once it is deleted, so you can go and check in the, look at here, one more small important thing, Andy. You can go and check in the GUI here. Go to AWS console, EKS. Go to Elastic Kubernetes Service. So cluster is deleted or not, you need to check here. Is the cluster is in running state, active state. Once it is deleted in the CLI, once it is clear in the CLI, go and check here also, in the GUI also, right? This should be gone. Otherwise, what we have to do? ఏం చేయాలండి లేకపోతే select this, click on delete. Select this, click on delete. So better you can delete through the command line only. Command line only can delete. It is deleted perfectly, it is fine. Once it is completed, still it is available in the GUI. Select this radio button, click on delete. This will be gone. Okay. So EKS is, yeah, it is a core setup. Some charges will be applied. That is why make sure we need to delete the cluster. Okay. Once the cluster is deleted, then only we need to delete the, ఏం delete చేయాలండి next?
EC2 instance.
Management host and yes, correct. And instance which we created in the beginning, we created that this one, EKS host. So once the cluster is deleted, then only we can go and delete this EKS host. Fine.
అవి ఆటోమేటిక్ యాక్టివ్ అయిపోయినాయి. నేను డౌన్ చేస్తే మళ్ళీ ఇంకో క్రియేట్ అయిపోయింది. ప్లస్ మాకు మీడియం లేదు కదా, మాది ఫ్రీ టైర్ కదా. సో T3 స్మాల్ చేశాను దాన్ని. T3 స్మాల్ చేసి ఆ కోడ్ లో ఆ కమాండ్ లో T3 స్మాల్ చేసి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తే అయింది. T2 మీడియం రావట్లేదు, మా ఫ్రీ టైర్ కదండి, రావట్లేదు.
No problem, Andy. T2 medium for practice you can use 1 hour, 2 hours. It is okay. No problem.
రాలేదు అసలు అది నాకు. నేను యూజ్ చేయడానికి కూడా అది గ్రేడ్ అవుట్ ఉంది.
ఏ రీజియన్ అండి? ముంబై రీజియనా?
నేను హైదరాబాద్ ట్రై చేశాను. బొంబాయిలో కూడా లేనట్టుంది. హైదరాబాద్ లో అయితే లేదు.
ముంబై ట్రై చేయండి.
అవునా? ఓకే ఓకే.
ముంబై రీజియన్ ట్రై చేయండి.
హైదరాబాద్ చేశాను. ప్లస్ అది నేను క్లస్టర్ అని ఆలోచనలో రాకుండా ఏం చేశాను, పవర్ డౌన్ చేశాను.
ఓ
అవి పవర్ డౌన్ అయినాయి, కొత్తవి క్రియేట్ అయిపోయినాయి.
పవర్ డౌన్ చేస్తే మళ్ళీ వచ్చేస్తాయండి. ఆటో స్కేలింగ్ ఉంటుంది బ్యాక్
వచ్చేసినాయి.
ఎండ్.
అవును, ఆటో స్కేలింగ్ ఉంది, అది ఆటోమేటిక్ వేరే రెండు క్రియేట్ అయ్యాయి.
ఎస్
లక్కీలీ చూసుకున్నాను అప్పుడే. లక్కీ చూసుకొని వల్ల దెన్ ఐ రియలైజ్ వీ నీడ్ టు డిలీట్ వీ నీడ్ టు డిలీట్ ఇట్ అని, క్లస్టర్ కదా అని అప్పుడు ఆటో స్కేల్ అయ్యాయి.
అవునండి. ఎస్, క్లస్టర్ డిలీట్ చేయకపోతే అవి రన్నింగ్ లోకి వచ్చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, సో మేక్ షూర్ వీ నీడ్ టు డిలీట్ ద క్లస్టర్. యా, సో దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అండి. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. టుమారో వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు కంప్లీట్ దిస్. వీ కెన్ సెటప్ మినీ క్యూబ్ టుమారో. సో ఆన్ టాప్ ఆఫ్ దట్ వీ కెన్ వర్క్ ఆన్ నేమ్ స్పేసెస్ అండి. Kubernetes namespaces. Very simple concept. Okay. First 30 minutes we can cover that. After that, we'll jump into Ansible introduction tomorrow. Ansible. Okay. Fine. So we can stop here. Make sure everyone practice. Tomorrow I'll confirm Andy timing for weekend sessions. Okay. Saturday, Sunday. This weekend we are going to cover GCP 2 hours. Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours. So middle of that 2 hours, 5 minutes break. Okay. Fine. Yeah, so we can stop here. Fine. Yeah. Thank you all. Yeah, Manjunath Garu. Kubernetes and OpenShift both are same. Yes, yes. Both are same, Andy. Yes. Kubernetes and OpenShift both are same.
Sure.
Okay. So Kubernetes is very popular one. OpenShift is Red Hat product. Okay.
Yeah.
Kubernetes occupied 70% of the market share. Most of the companies, they're using Kubernetes. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you.